So, continuing, what are you going to do if you've got an issue where you feel like you want to take someone to court, or you want to go to the police and press charges against them? As I was saying, if you're listening to the spiritual teacher Joel S. Goldsmith, Goldsmith would say, don't. Don't use man's laws, and don't use police. He would say, let it go. I'm sure he would encourage you to meditate quite a bit and let the Spirit deal with it. If you are someone who can't do that, then I guess you're going to be like every other average Joe and call the cops and the lawyers and go through all the rigmarole of it. What would be your lesson from all that? Well, maybe you can see whether man's laws are going to give you satisfaction. Are you going to get satisfaction by letting it go? Well, it depends on if you're a sincere spiritual student. If you're just an average everyday Joe, then you're going to probably talk to every other person that's an average everyday Joe, and you're probably going to hire a lawyer or something, or go to the police and prosecute for whatever this infringement was. Or maybe you're going to look at it and say, well, it's a huge expense for lawyers, it's a lot of time, and it's no guarantee I'm going to win this court case or whatever. I'm going to get myself all wrapped up for possibly years of being involved with somebody that I don't like. But if there's somebody you don't like beats you up really bad, you might feel like I have to prosecute this person because I don't want this person on the street. What would happen if you went the Goldsmith way and said, I'm going to let them go? I don't know. I don't want to say that somebody else is going to pick this one off and, they're going to get their comeuppance. You don't know what all the karma is of it all. You're just going to have to meditate on it, and then maybe look at your personal situation and see, my personal situation, am I going to have a lot of people hassling me for letting something go? Can I live with that, or is it going to make my life impossible? You'll have to make your call. That's a very difficult thing when you're talking about a physically violent person who's injured you. But if it's not something like that, in other words, maybe it's someone cheated you, stole money from you. I don't know. It's very difficult. I can't advise you anything other than read Joel Goldsmith, The Art of Spiritual Healing, or The Infinite Way. Learn what you learn there and see if you want to use his techniques. If you don't want to use his techniques, then don't use them. But the whole point of it is, if you want to try something, it's not like it's not documented. It is fully documented in Goldsmith's teachings. Should you believe in Goldsmith? Well, the only way you're going to find out if anyone's spiritual teaching works is to try it. And, as I said, there's no guarantees with legal systems to get enforcement orders for what you want. And, if you're not a serious spiritual student, then that's probably what you would do if you figure it was a good bet. But if you are trying to go some other way to higher wisdom, Read Goldsmith, meditate, and see if that's what you want to do. I'm Harry Weaver for your daily update.